Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of JoeScentMe. My name is Joe, and I'm your host today from Esxence 2019. I'm here with Asim Al Quassim.
Welcome.
Did I say it right?
Yes, Asim Al Quassim.
Asim Al Quassim. And he's here to tell us about his amazing brand and take us through the scent journey of Anfas. So, tell me all about it.
I want to welcome you and thank you for your time as well.
Thank you.
I want to start talking about my story. I am an Emirati guy who loves and have a passion of perfumes. Was mixing his perfumes since long time, but he don't understand anything about the real time and real things about perfumes. Then I decided that because I have hobbies, and every time I'm turning my hobbies to be more professional. So I changed my hobby to be professional. I studied perfumery, and thanks God I finished the perfumery studies. Then I decided, okay, let me bring to the world something talks exactly about my culture, exactly about our old history. So I came up with the idea, which is the collection named Anfas. Anfas is the breathing. I'm telling the people that we are a breathing hospitality. When I'm going to ask you, whenever you are hearing about that, you are going to Dubai or any place of Arabia, there is some image comes to your mind: desert, camel riding, coffee serving, and tent, because we are welcoming people.
Right.
So this is why I called my collection Anfas.
And see, and I'm always, the one thing that I've always noticed about this culture is that it is all about welcoming. It's all about the hospitality that you mentioned, and that makes a big difference.
Yes. So I wrote the whole story about the collection, like how to make people understand our hospitality very well. So I came up with the 6 fragrances talking about how I'm welcoming you to my home. The first fragrance is exactly representing the way that when you are walking on the street and you have an eye contact to someone, you don't know him at all. We say it in our culture easily, Salam alaikum, Salam, like hi, even if we don't know anyone. So the first fragrance, the name of it is Salam, the peaceful time, the welcoming feeling. And this Salam, every time when you see someone attractive, let's say like you saw a very pretty lady, nice pretty lady, you say Salam, you want to attack her, she will just tell you like this, wa alaikum salam, but in a very shy way. So there is a fighting between the citrus smell, confidential smell from the man, covered with the vanilla and amber and tonka bean that comes from a shyness lady.
Okay, I like that so far. Let's smell this.
So you are going to smell Salam, and you are going to smell the balance between the confident and the shyness.
Shy, okay. So like, I'm already just from what I smell right now. It's incredible.
Thank you.
I love this. This is, we're off to a very good start, by the way.
The second fragrance, we have it in our collection, like in I will tell you something in Arabic word. We say Salam marhaba iqrab, which is hi, please welcome to our home. Marhaba is welcome to our home. This is where I'm taking you to our formal living room. We have 2 kinds of living room: inner living room and outside living room, which is formal, is the hugest one. Everything we have in our culture, every day morning, our moms goes there and distribute some bukhur in early morning, only in the early morning. Then what they are doing, they are just bringing the fruit tables and dates, and between that and that you have the food serving. So here you are going to smell a huge renewable smell from a fruit table, but with a very light of dusty smells from bukhur.
Wow, it smells phenomenal. It's so, I mean, so far everything that I've smelled so far is just incredible. And first one is so far my favorite, but still this is so good. It's rich. It's beautiful. Very nice.
The third fragrance, whenever you don't know anyone, you try to break the ice. You start to say what? Tell me about your good news.
Yeah.
Give me that good news between you two, just to break that kind of ice, which move us to the third fragrance called Saada. Saada is the happy moment. In this fragrance, you are going to smell a smell of the musk to give you the diffusion of feeling. And with that musk, you find a tuberose and vanilla and tonka bean to give you the feeling of I'm so calm.
See, already when you say vanilla and tonka, those are two of my favorite notes. Like you said, oh my gosh. I love the way this is going. The vanilla and the tonka are just so...
And you feel that calming. Then I'm moving you from our outer living room to our inner living room, which is I took the concept from the courtyard, our old courtyard. You can find an old Arabic courtyard, you can find the fountain, and surrounding that fountain you can find the greenery. That smell, you know, it reminds us the same smell of the flower shop smell. You know, when you enter to a flower shop, usually you feel a very peaceful feeling, the inner peace. So it takes us to a fragrance name called Samaha. Samaha is the inner peace, Samaha, which is, we are talking about the year of tolerance in our culture. This is representing exactly our tolerance. So you can smell the green, watery kind of smells like a flower shop. You are on opening a flower shop.
Yeah, and it's a very interesting, it's very botanical. It's a floral that's not...
Green floral.
It's a green floral, but it's not a floral that's just all about the bloom. It's all about the balance between the green and the floral. Oh my gosh. Guys, you gotta smell this. You gotta smell this. If you could smell this through YouTube, you go. You can do that.
Then I brought a flower from a flower shop. Then there is starting of that kind of touch of love.
Yeah.
Would drive us to a fragrance name called Muhabba. Muhabba is love. Here I take a different concept of kind of love. Like when you're so relaxed, you know, relaxed on the beach, having a coconut with mango, with a pina colada juice. But the base is not that sandy base. The base is patchouli to make it powdery. That you are missing to just need to hug someone. This is the fragrance called Muhabba, which you feel you are on the very beachy side, that you want to hug someone.
I smell the coconut already. It's so interesting. The coconut with the patchouli makes it so creamy and so
powdery, like
yes.
you are melting with someone as well.
And there's like just a little bit of smokiness to it too. Just a little bit, but not too.
The last fragrance comes to this collection called Shagaf. Shagaf is the curiosity of continuing the story of love. We started that the shyness was covering to make the balance.
Yes.
Here now you can find the only confident smell comes from a fresh tobacco leaves with black pepper, ginger, covered with the Laos oud and vanilla and tonka.
I already know what this is going to be like. Look at the color of that juice, guys. And the sprayers.
Look, I sprayed once only because so strong this one.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the oud from Laos
It's a
is
fruity kind of. But you can smell
it's real oud, guys. Not a quart. It's real oud.
there is 10% from a natural oud inside this one.
And, you know, this is why the juice is so dark as well. Incredible. This is so
And you
good.
can smell from that one a fresh tobacco leaves. It's not
Yeah.
a very dusty tobacco leaves.
Right, it's a green tobacco.
People were asking me, okay, you have these six fragrances representing the welcoming. What comes after? I told them there is something called Watan. Watan is the homeland. Like when I want to deliver a message that when you love someone, you live him. And this drives us to 4 angles of that kind of love. The first angle called second. Second is the belonging. Like I gave you an example. When you are growing up, you have some bad moments. You just run directly to whom? To your mom and to your grandmom. And this fragrance is exactly second. It's like my old grandmom wardrobe. You can smell from here some herbals, some coffee, and with some cardamom and the old fabrics.
But this doesn't smell like an old lady.
Yeah, not old ladies.
These are memories.
Also,
These are memories of spices and things in the house.
like the old wardrobe.
But it smells great. That cardamom and spice is just so warm and inviting too. I mean, this is very nice. This would be great for autumn and winter. Excellent scent.
The second fragrance called Gaia. Gaia is
Yeah.
the destination. Like when you love someone, you are supporting him. You want to grow up together. You want to have him going to the peak and peak. And in our country, we are growing up a green mango. Imagine in a very desert places, there is no rain. We are trying to grow up a green mango. Here you are going to smell a very hard green mango comes out from the ground because of the milk smells to this mango and some saffron.
I smell the fruitiness of this. It's fruity, mango, delicious. It's so good. It's really good.
The third fragrance called Watan. Watan is the footstep. You know, like I'm going to give you a very dramatic things, like you are walking on our sand dunes. And each footstep, I'm telling you that each footstep is changing me. You are formulating me, everything. So here, because I will tell you also another information. Whenever you have a footstep, the sand dunes will reshape because of the wind again to change, to be changed. And then this one to represent the gourmand kind of the sand dunes, I used a caramel with some vanilla as well, and
This is gonna
covered
be-
also with a Laos oud,
So this is gonna be gourmand.
gourmand oud. It's a very kind of different oud.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome. It's a tough one between this oud and that.
Yeah,
oud,
it's different. This one is a hard one. That one is so sweet.
but I love this one. This is one that maybe if you're just getting into ouds, but you want a real oud, not a fake oud. If you're getting into oud, this is amazing. Awesome, awesome.
To completing the angles of
Alright.
Watan, drive us to a fragrance name called Esxence, which is admiring. It's a very easy word to say it. When you love someone, he's living in your veins already. So here I was representing how to make the feeling that I'm living you exactly. I'm admiring you. I try to bring people to have a memory to remember the kind of blood. So I take the red berries with some jasmine and vanilla to make it like yummy. You want to be melted with that one as a sexual feeling.
I already can tell this is gonna be amazing.
So here you can feel it like, you know this? Like I want to be melted with you.
So anybody that's walking by this booth right now is smelling the cloud of perfume that we just sprayed out. First of all, these atomizers are amazing. You can see how well it looked when you sprayed them. Love this one too. I don't think I've smelled a single one that I don't love. Is
It's a
it?
pleasure to me actually if you like only one of them.
I like them all. I mean, there's some that I like more than others, but there's not a single one I don't like. What's wrong with
It's a
me?
pleasure to me. No, it's a pleasure actually to me. And this is the message that I want to deliver to people, that you can see from this whole collection, I started without mentioning, like whenever you are seeing Arabic fragrances, Arabic perfumer, usually people, they thought oud.
Yeah, yeah.
And all collection I have only twice oud within 10 fragrances.
Wow.
And we have a different kind of concept of that one. And I will give you a very single detail. If you go to this one, I will show you only the box first. From this for the new collection, this box is representing the Arabic door. It's an Arabic door, but it's not locked. Look, it's open for you from inside. To open it, and when you open it, you are going to see this one. When you see this one, it's a table. On top of that table, there is the plate. From here, the sun of Arabia and the flower to give you the smell. And from down on top, you can feel the abstract from the palm leaf to tell you that there is a culture behind this.
A lot of detail that goes into making these bottles and packaging and everything, and that's what I love about brands like this. I mean, the stories are amazing. And thank you for taking us through the entire scent journey of this brand. It's quite an amazing brand. So, guys, you need to check this out for sure. Make sure to follow Anfas on Instagram. Check out the website. I'm going to include links down below to everything, so you guys can make sure to follow them.
It's a pleasure to me,
Thank
actually.
you so
It's
much
me too.
for really taking me on this journey with you. This
It's
is
a pleasure to me as well.
quite a journey, and thank you guys so much for tuning in live from Esxence 2019. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.